The 2022 Rowan season starts off with a couple of releases, early releases in January before the main spring-summer release in March. And one of these early releases, is Abstract by Georgia Farrell. This is Georgia's 4th design collection using Rowan Yarns. She did inspired knits, 12 hand knit designs influenced by architectural details and shapes, published by Quill Studio, August 2017. Then she did My London, published by Rowan, September 2020. Rowan Selects Chunky Cashmere, October 2020. And now here we have Abstract in January of 22. She has her own website and I will link that below. So let's have a look. Abstract is a collection of 10 hand knit designs, all inspired by Georgia's love of architecture. She created this collection in Rowan's felted tweed and Kidsilk Haze yarns, Rowan's staple or top or most beloved yarns as far as I'm concerned. We're all familiar with using these yarns held together. Georgia does that, but she also sometimes uses one to accent the other. This was photographed actually by Quill Studio, so you can see that Quill Studio and Rowan work very closely together because this is a Rowan publication. I love the content page. It gives you a quick overview of all of the designs, the page that they're featured on, and what page the pattern is found on. You can see right there, there is a color story to this design, as well as integrity of design details. Little overview of Georgia. Have to get the book to read it. I really like this selection of sketches of the design collection done on a parade of croquis. You really can see the design details, the diagonals everywhere. Diagonals are used everywhere. Accent colors, color blocking. This is oversized. Well, this is actually very neat fitting. These are very neat fitting designs. Unusual shapes. And here's that cover design. It is an A-line. And I love how just gorgeously warm and cozy this cardigan looks, and that little accent color on the edge. All of these designs the patterns have been written up in the updated Rowan size range of 9 different sizes that fit from a 28 to a 62-inch bust. So something here for everyone. So let's dive in. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the introduction. Again, this is something that you need to look at, and this shows you where she got her design inspiration from, details. Okay, now we can dive in with depth. The first design in the collection is Depth. It uses 2 shades of Kidsilk Haze, Majestic and Pearl, held together to create the fabric of this design. It's knit in pieces. The back is stocking stitch, while the front is completely charted out and has the detail of this diagonal pattern on it. One side is the slip stitch twisted cable, and the other side is a diagonal of reverse stocking stitch on the stocking stitch background. It's completed by duplicate stitching over those diagonal stitches with shades of felted tweed. This added detail is totally optional, of course. I think it would be lovely done in shades of Kidsilk Haze, held double, of course, to strengthen the color. I'd also be tempted to use just one accent shade rather than 3 shades shown here for a more classic approach. Isn't knitting wonderful? We can easily customize our knits to suit our particular taste. Reflect is a cardigan knit in Kidsilk Haze and felted tweed held together. The same stitch details are used here with that 2-stitch cable and a slip stitch detail separating areas of stocking stitch and reverse stocking stitch. An I-cord edge is incorporated onto the front edges of the cardigan, and then the rib is picked up and knit out. The sleeves are plain reverse stocking stitch. I love all the textures used in this design and the various shades of yarn used to color block the garment. Of course, you could make it all one shade for a more subtle look. If that front button band is too avant-garde for you, you could make it full length for a more sophisticated classic garment and let the texture of the fabric shine. Plain is entirely knit in felted tweed, 5 shades. The garment is knit in pieces and it's very oversized with drop shoulders. The color blocking and textural stitch accents would make this an intriguing knit. I can imagine lounging around in this with leggings on a Sunday afternoon, or with boots and a scarf. It would be a great outfit to go out with your girlfriends, don't you think? Light uses comparable shades of Kidsilk Haze and felted tweed held together. This V-neck pullover is designed to have a closer fit and features blocks and diagonal striping of reverse stocking stitch as accents. The center front uses that slip stitch accent, which is used throughout this whole collection. I would watch the finish length on this one unless you like your sweaters cropped. For my size, the finish length is 18 3/4 inches long, and that would be just a wee bit short for my taste. The block design is a full-length cardigan or a scarf. I love it when a sweater has an accent accessory like this. Both designs use 7 shades of Kidsilk Haze with small bits of felted tweed for the embellishments. The Kidsilk Haze is used double throughout. I totally love this design and I'm partial to a big cozy knit. But experience has shown me that maybe it's a good idea to try a smaller project using a technique before tackling a huge project. So maybe a scarf would be a really good idea. It has intarsia blocks of color, and then there are duplicate stitched accents. It does look entirely doable. It's knit on 4mm needles. It's totally charted out for you. There are 12 pages of charts, 10 for the coat and 2 for the scarf. Thank you, Rowan. The position design is knit in 3 shades of felted tweed. It's knit in pieces. The body is a straight, boxy shape, and it has a modified drop shoulder sleeve, which would make it a super comfortable sweater to wear and flattering to most of us. This design also features the intarsia color blocking and textural stitches used throughout the collection. Lines is a very interesting knit. It's used knit with felted tweed and Kidsilk Haze held together. Knit in pieces, 5 shades of each yarn. Stripes are created with the intarsia technique on all the different pieces. This design is fully charted out for you. I'm going to be honest, this sort of boggles my mind. These stripes, 4 different colored stripes with the main color in between them. That sounds a little bit daunting to me, but if you're an intarsia person, I'm sure you'd find that simple. The shape of this cardigan is unique. There's no center back shaping, so when you wear it, the shoulder seam are pushed to the back of your shoulders. The fronts meet at the center of the back neck, and there's no shaping at all. The fronts are knit longer to compensate for that pushed back fit, and that way you don't get that pulled up waterfall front that so many sweaters have. I think this is a great idea because that sweater design that pulls up at the front adds bulk, where I don't really want it. I don't know about you, but I don't want extra bulk in the front. Asymmetry. I love this design. Look at the graphic details. The armholes are different on each side. The color blocking, the knit textures, the duplicate stitch embellishment. The 2 sides are different. This one has a rib, the other side doesn't. It's totally amazing. I really love this design. It has it all. Shadow. This is the cover design. It uses 3 shades of felted tweed. It's a A-line raglan sleeve pullover. It has color blocking and a little touch of reverse stocking stitch for textural accent. I really love the color combination used in this one. Composite. What a cardigan, eh? It's so luscious looking. It's 1 strand of Kidsilk Haze and felted tweed held together, and that accent edge color is 2 strands of Kidsilk Haze. It's knit in pieces using a variety of textural stitches. The front band is picked up and knit out, ending with that fabulous Eve green edge. I think that would be totally cozy. Look at the sleeves on it, just the garter stitch striping. I sort of love these designs. While they have different experience ratings, 1, 2, or 3 dots. I'll just show you here. Each pattern has an experience, like cardigan, this block cardigan has 4 and the scarf has 2. Even though they all have different levels of experience ratings, I think they're totally knittable designs. Nothing too challenging to put the knitter off. Well, I don't know, maybe those intarsia stripes. I'm hoping that my detailed overview of the designs in Georgia Farrell's new publication, Abstract, gives you the information that you need to decide which one of these designs is for you. I have a local Rowan stockist who now is quite a distance from me because I have moved, but she is still just a few clicks away. If your local yarn store doesn't stock Rowan, may I suggest ordering direct from knitrowan.com. In the UK, your order will come direct from Rowan in Huddersfield. In the US or Canada, your order will come direct from Sirdar in the US. I tried ordering via the knitrowan.com website and my order arrived super quick. I really do love getting boxes in the mail. If you're going to order and you'd like to support me in a small way in my production of these videos, use the link provided below to go to the Rowan website to order. I'm now participating in an affiliate program and will earn a small commission for any sales that use my link. The abstract print copies look like they're already sold out, but if you can go direct to each design and purchase a digital copy of the design and order the yarn that you need all at once. I'll give you a link here to the shadow, the cover design, and you can go from there. Thanks so much for listening, and happy knitting.